Have you ever found yourself confidently knowing the answers in your native language only to struggle to express it in English? It's like having all the right words at the tip of your tongue, but they just don't come out in the same way. This common experience can be frustrating, but fear not, you are not alone in this journey of bridging language gaps. Hi everyone, I'm Lipsa and welcome to Lipsa Wisdoms. So, thinking in English means mentally processing ideas, emotions, and information directly in English without the need for translation from your native language. It involves immersing yourself in the language so that you naturally think, understand, and express yourself in English. These skills not only enhances your fluency but also boost your confidence in using the language in various contexts. By practicing regularly and engaging with English media, you can train your brain to think in English effortlessly. Thinking in English is the ability to think, comprehend, and communicate directly in the English language without mentally translating from your native language. It's about immersing yourself in English so that your thoughts and expressions flow naturally in English. It helps to enhancing your fluency and confidence. Consistently practicing and exposing yourself to English through various media and daily interaction, you can develop these skills. Immersing yourself in a language involves surrounding yourself with it in every possible way. This means not only speaking and listening but also reading, writing, and even thinking in that language. When you immerse yourself in a language like English, you expose yourself to its nuances, expressions, and cultural context. This immersion accelerates learning by making language acquisitions more natural. It helps build fluency, expand vocabulary, and improves comprehension skill. Additionally, immersions enhances confidence in using the language in various real life situations. So guys, whatever you are doing, just do it in English. Ultimately, immersing yourself in English or any other language is about creating an environment where you interact with it consistently. Learning phrases and vocabulary is important for thinking in English because it helps you from complete thoughts without translating word by word. When you know common phrases, you understand how words go together naturally in sentences. This makes it easier to express yourself smoothly and understand others better. So, having a good vocabulary also let you choose the right words to express different ideas clearly. By learning phrases and building your vocabulary, you can start thinking directly in English. Learning phrases and vocabulary is a key step towards thinking in English because it shifts your approach from translating individual words to understanding how words fit together in sentences and conversations. When you learn common phrases and begin to grasp the pattern and structure of English, which are crucial for forming coherent thoughts and expressing ideas smoothly. Instead of piecing together each word from your native language, knowing phrases allows you to think complete thoughts and making your communication more natural and efficient. Moreover, building a diverse vocabulary enhances your ability to choose precise words that convey your thoughts accurately. A rich vocabulary not only expands your language toolkit but also enables you to express nuances and which is essential for effective communication. As you encounter new words and phrases through reading, listening, and conversations, you reinforce their uses and understanding, embedding them into your everyday language skills. So, transitioning from translating to thinking directly in English is a gradual process. Over time, this approach not only enhances your fluency but also boosts your confidence in expressing yourself confidently in various situations. In essence, by focusing on learning phrases and expanding your vocabulary, you lay a solid foundation for your thinking in English. So, this process empowers you to communicate more effectively, understand others better, and ultimately, you feel more comfortable and proficient in using the English language. Practicing daily conversations is essential for improving language skills effectively. By stimulating conversations, You can role play different situations, express ideas aloud, and even debate various viewpoints just to make sure that not to do it in front of others. They might be thinking you're having a conversation with invisible friend. Despite the potentials for humor, this method helps refine language skills by forcing you to think in the target language and articulate thoughts clearly. It allows for experimentations with vocabulary and grammar in a low pressure environment, fostering confidence and fluency over time. Embracing this self-talk approach transforms solitary moments into valuable opportunity for language practice, gradually enhancing your ability to communicate effectively in a real-world context. When I first started learning English, I was quite introverted and speaking with others was challenging because I couldn't always express what was on my mind. To overcome this, I began talking to myself in English. I would imagine conversations with someone and practice speaking aloud. So this methods really helped me gain confidence and improve my language skills. So if you are struggling too, I encourage you to give it a try. Practice speaking with yourselves, or you can find someone to practice English conversations with. It can make a really big difference. Living in a non-English speaking environment while trying to master in the language can be challenging. Many of us face the struggle of not having daily exposure, making it harder to improve fluency and confidence in speaking. So to overcome this challenge, surround yourselves with English as much as possible. Create an English speaking environment at home by watching movies, listening to music, and reading books in English. By immersing yourself in English daily, you will gradually improve your language skills and gain confidence. Remember, it's a journey that requires patience and perseverance, but with consistent efforts and the right resources, you can achieve proficiency. Embrace each opportunity to engage with the language, and soon enough, you will find yourself speaking English with ease and confidence. Learning English is definitely not something that can be achieved in just one day. It's a journey that requires continuous efforts and dedication. So, mastering a language involves developing various skills such as listening, speaking, reading, and writing, all of which take time to improve. Each aspect of language learning, from understanding grammar rules to build a vocabulary, requires practice and repetitions to become proficient. So, moreover, language fluency also involves cultural understanding and context, which adds depth to the communication. So, in a sense, learning English is a continuous process that unfolds over weeks, months, and even years. It's about building a strong foundations, expanding knowledge, and gaining confidence is using the language effectively in various contexts. So guys, I'm not claiming here to be a professional English speaker because it is not true. There's always so much more to learn, isn't there guys? I'm still on my journey of learning. If you are interested in more language learning tips, feel free to join by hitting the subscribe button. Don't forget to give a like to this video and see you in my next one.